Game 1 in DC was the David Pastrnak Show. Game 2, live from Las Vegas. We get set for the Golden Knights and the Kings, and all eyes on one man. Mitch Marner, the former Maple Leaf, there with his son Miles. Tender moment before he makes his Las Vegas debut. He signed a big ticket, and then this man signed an even bigger one today. Jack Eichel, 8-year extension, $108 million. The future is bright, and it is insanely talented for Vegas. And on the other side for the LA Kings, it's one more ride in the sun for Anze Kopitar, one of the greatest two-way players to play this game. This is his final season, and we had a chance to chat with him when he hit the ice. Anze, thanks so much for doing this. Really appreciate it. Wayne Gretzky is up first.
Hi, Anze. Hey, listen, congratulations on a great career. Are you looking forward to this season, or is it a little bit nerve-wracking since it's going to be your last year?
Well, first of all, thank you. But no, I'm looking forward. I mean, we have a good team. Obviously, last night didn't go the way we planned, but we have a good team, and you know, we want to play hard and see where that takes us.
Kopi, Hank here. Even though you play like a young kid, you're getting up there. I just want to know, in terms of preparation over the summer, have you changed anything in terms of training over the last couple of years just to stay in shape?
Yeah, I mean, I think every summer, just you know, the variations of getting ready. Once you're over 35, it takes a little bit longer to get ready. So, but not a whole lot of changes, but you got to tweak some stuff here and there.
Kopi, it's Ace. So many people could be classified as the greatest king ever. We've got Gretz here to my right, Luc Robitaille in your front office, but I think you're the greatest king, winning a couple cups there. When did you know that it was time to retire?
I mean, it was kind of in the making throughout the summer, I guess. You know, you weigh the options, whether you want to keep on going, whether it's, you know, better to spend time with family. The kids are at the ages where they deserve to have their dad at home, not just on the road all the time. So it was a hard decision, but we made it as a family, and it was you know, it was a good one. I'm looking forward to it, but you know, it's time, like I said, for kids to have a dad at home.
Kopi, it's Biz. I don't have a question. I just want to thank you on behalf of hockey fans everywhere. You're a class act, brother, on and off the ice, and an incredible ambassador for the game of hockey. You should be riding off to the sunset very proud, and congrats on everything that you've been able to accomplish. You're the man, buddy.
Jeez, you're making me blush, but thank you, Biz. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Deserve it.
Anze, thanks so much. Good luck tonight.
Good luck, Kopi.
I totally agree. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I think he's one of the most underrated, underappreciated modern stars in all of sports. All-time Kings. You're right there. Where's he?
He's right up there. Listen, not only has he been a great hockey player, but he's been great in the community. He's a first-class individual. I got nothing but praise and great thoughts about Anze. I happen to be good friends with him. We play a little bit of golf together. And what he's done, the impact he's made in LA, he's going to have a statue, put it that way. He's going to have a nice one.
100%. Like, Gretz set the tone, really taking hockey to a whole different level there when Luc set the foundation. But Anze, the last 20 years, winning Lady Bings, Selke Awards, winning Stanley Cup championships. And Gretz, you said it, just a class act off the ice.
Yeah, it's just a commitment to the game. That's what you love to see from your star players. The commitment to the process of being the best. Not just here and there, but every night. You know what you're going to get from that player. There's no coincidence he has the record he has with that team. He's going to be missed, but one more dance for him this year, and we're going to enjoy it.
And now he gets to skate on the ice in this mayhem right now. Listen, we're all excited about it. We're going to hear from Kenny, Enzo, and Bruce in just a moment. But for now, let's go to the PA announcer here in the arena. It's Bruce Cusack for a moment that this crowd has been waiting for.
NHL on TNT opening night is presented by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. The Vegas Golden Knights introduced to the crowd here at T-Mobile Arena as they get set to embark on season number 9, hosting the Los Angeles Kings.
Number 55, Keegan Belason. Number 71, William Karlsson.
And now the moment the fans in Vegas have been waiting for.
Number 93.
The ovation for Mitch Marner here in Vegas after 9 seasons in Toronto. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Kenny Albert, Eddie Olczyk, Brian Boucher, Ali Lozoff. We were last together 115 days ago when the Florida Panthers won their second consecutive Stanley Cup right here on TNT. And now opening night for us, Eddie, and here in Vegas. Couple of huge storylines. First of all, Jack Eichel signing an 8-year extension earlier today, and the Golden Knights debut coming up momentarily for Mitch Marner.
Yeah, and it looks like for Bruce Cassidy, terrific head coach and Stanley Cup champion of the Vegas Golden Knights, is that both those guys are going to play together. They're both unbelievable distributors of the puck. They both amassed a lot of points last year. Mitch Marner in Toronto, 102 points. Jack Eichel here in Vegas, 94. I talked to both of them yesterday after practice. With them both being great passers, I asked them, could there be a chance that maybe a little bit too much of passing and deferring and trying to just make the pretty play? They both felt that that could be a possibility, but somebody's got to get selfish. And I think Ace talked about it in the pregame, where Jack Eichel could be that type of guy to be able to get 40-plus goals. So, Bush, this is a team that has great expectations, and they got a big game here tonight against the LA Kings.
Opening face-off moments away. We'll hear from Brian Boucher as well, but right now the public address announcer, Bruce Cusick.
Please rise and remove your caps for the national anthem, performed tonight by Golden Pipes, Carnell Johnson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Carnell
The crowd is ready, and so are we. On the pregame, you heard from the great Kings captain Andre Kopitar entering his 20th and final NHL season as we welcome in Brian Boucher. Bouch.
Yeah, well, this is it, right? For Andre Kopitar, 20 years, his 20th season, And you know, if you're an LA King teammate of Anze Kopitar, you have to feel like you want to go out there and have a great year for him and send him off into the sunset the right way. To me, the greatest LA King they've ever had. When you think about reliability, responsibility, longevity, plus the 2 Stanley Cups, I think internally this team feels like they have what it takes to be a contender. I don't think for Anze Kopitar, this is one of those farewell tours where it's about just playing it out. I still think he has a lot of game left in him. Game number 2 of a long season, but I suspect that Anze Kopitar is going to be a motivated player in his 20th season.
And he told me before the game, Bush, that he really feels that his team can defend with anybody in the National Hockey League. And I would expect veteran and new general manager of the LA Kings, Kenny Holland, to go out there at some point this season and help Anze Kopitar and his team win, at least try to win a Stanley Cup.
Underway in Vegas, opening night for the Golden Knights. Kings lost to the Colorado Avalanche last night 4-1, shot by Drew Doughty, deflects wide. Puck deflected out of the zone by Ivan Barbashev, who starts the game out of line with Jack Eichel and Mitch Marner up against Fiala, Byfield, and LaFerriere for the LA Kings. Here's Doughty as both teams make changes. Just underway from T-Mobile Arena. Glad you've joined us tonight. Second game of our NHL on TNT doubleheader. Kuzmenko, cross-ice pass, and Adin Hill able to make the stop.
What a play by Anze Kopitar here. He knows that Kempe's to his left here, Bush. He lets this puck go. This puck is going, and hopefully we get a tight look at it. The pass goes across. Watch Kopitar. He just lets it go, and it goes all the way across to Kempe. I don't know how Hill read that, Bush, because I mean, I thought he was going to stop it, and I would assume Hill, you know what I mean? Like, he read that beautifully.
Kopitar, yeah. Well, Hill plays deep, so when you play deep, that allows you to kind of read off of situations like that, but it's certainly a heads-up play there by Kopitar on that first shift. Talking to Jim Hiller before the game, he said they got to get through the neutral zone a lot cleaner. They didn't do it enough last night against Colorado, which didn't allow them to get to their forecheck game. Certainly clean on that entry, that's for sure.
Hiller happy with how his club played defensively last night, but they did not create much offense. Scored a late power play goal in the third period. Here's William Karlsson, unable to connect with Captain Mark Stone. Grant Clark drives the puck across for Los Angeles. Jeremy Lauzon, number 5, making his Golden Knights debut. Puck sent back along by Clark to the right of Adin Hill. Korzak. Now it's Trevor Moore. Has the puck knocked off his stick, and it's gathered in by Brian Dumoulin, paired with Cody Ceci. A couple of veterans on the third pairing for the LA Kings.
With the loss of Gavrikov to the Rangers in free agency, he needed some experience, and certainly got that with Dumoulin and Ceci, who end up being paired together for Jim Hiller and the Kings.
This is Ceci playing on his 7th NHL team. Puck sent in by Turcotte. Wrapped back around by Shea Theodore. Puck sent in by Pavel Dorofeyev, who led the Golden Knights. 35 goals last season.
He could really shoot it. The Vegas Golden Knights look like they're going to experiment with 5 forwards on the ice when they get a power play, and Dorofeyev will be one of those 5.
Shot by Doughty, blocked by Colton Sissons. 11 seasons with the Nashville Predators. Here's Doughty. Hill hangs on. Back-to-back games for the Kings. It was Darcy Kemper last night. Anton Forsberg gets the start. Spent the last 5 seasons in Ottawa. And Adin Hill, Stanley Cup champion with the Golden Knights back in 2023. Won a career-high 32 games last season.
Dad's in town from Calgary. A chance to meet Mr. Hill.
On hand for opening night in Vegas. Eichel in for the draw with Byfield. Eichel, Barbashev, Marner back on the ice for the Golden Knights. Vegas controls the draw. This is their 9th season. They've gone to the playoffs 7 of the first 8. Here's Hanifin. Redirect. This is the net. One play by Eichel. Back out for Noah Hannafin. That deflects off the stick with Barbashev.
Actually threw his head up after he couldn't believe the puck did not hit the net.
Eichel keeps it in at the line. Defended by Anderson. And now the Golden Knights must regroup. Just over 3 minutes gone here in the opening period.
Marner and Eichel known for their offensive ability, but just tremendous 200-foot players. And Bruce Cassidy can really play any matchup that he chooses, obviously, especially at home. But very confident in going head-to-head against, power against power, or going up against a checking line. Penalty coming up here.
It's against Vegas. Extra skater on for the Kings. Delayed penalty, 6 skaters on for Los Angeles. Kempe for Edmondson. Edmondson works it in deep. Kuzmenko back out for Edmondson at the right point. Now Kempe. Edmondson back across. 6 skaters on 5 for the Kings. Puck comes out of the zone off the stick of Kempe. Some fresh skaters on the ice for Vegas. Kuzmenko, now Kopitar. Wrists the puck around. Touch is made by Saad. The Kings will have the game's first man advantage.
Vegas penalty, number 71, 2 minutes, tripping.
Williams Karlsson's going to go. Not much there, and almost the tip of the stick got caught under the left skate of Kopitar and went to take a stride. And
you can see Bruce Cassidy doesn't quite agree with the call. Look at the 5-forward unit for the LA Kings. Took a while to get their first power play last night against Colorado up until the third period. Then they had several power plays in that third period.
Yeah, that game got nasty.
It did.
Kings went 1 for 4.
Kuzmenko to me is the key on the power play because he can really shoot it. He just has the ability more times than not, Bush, where he wants to pass the puck. I mean, he's a tremendous offensive player, but I think if he gets the mindset of shooting the puck more, he will probably get more opportunities because teams will respect that and things will open up.
Here is Kuzmenko on cue. He scores! Eddie, you called it. 1-0 Los Angeles. Power play goal, Andrei Kuzmenko.
I mean, no chance for Adin Hill. A little bit of a screen by Noah Hannafin. And he goes short side, a quick little pull. The key to that, hopefully we can see that same replay again, is you just see him pull the puck into his body and then shoot it back the other way as Hill is going down. Watch this. He pulls it in and then he fires it right over the left leg. Great pickup by our crew. And that is a absolute dart. You talk about drifting it, Bush.
Oh. What a shot.
Lead for the Kings.
What a shot. I mean, for Hill, it's difficult, right? I mean, he's in such a prime scoring area. You could say, well, look above the screen perhaps, but because he's in a shooting area, Hill has to take position and try and fight through the screen by being down in his crouch. You could tell he never saw it. I mean, by the time it was by his ear was when he finally picked it up. What a terrifically placed shot there by Kuzmenko.
Here's Dorofeev for the Golden Knights, who trail 1-0. Power play was brought to you by Vanda Pharmaceuticals, and it took only 22 seconds for the Kings to capitalize. And now off the post, off the stick of Dorofeev. Golden Knights come that close to tying this game at 1. Puck sent along by Dumoulin. Golden Knights still without a shot on goal. Kings with the first 4.
Best chance, I think, was the Barbashev redirect from about 6 or 7 feet out. The puck went out of play. That puck hit the netting.
Well, you're right. No shots on goal for the Vegas Golden Knights, but certainly a great opportunity. Medzo, you talked about Dorofeev being able to shoot it. And there it is on full
Stop
display.
it there. Watch, he's going to get this puck. He's going to pull here and then he's going to kind of come back a little bit. Just a subtle little pull, and then shoot back to where he came from. Beautifully executed there by Kuzmenko.
He was a 39-goal scorer as a rookie with Vancouver. Several seasons ago, played for 3 teams last year. Kuzmenko on the power play from Kopitar and Fiala at 4:41. With William Karlsson in the box. Here's Marner with the Golden Knights trailing 1-0. Now Braden McNabb, franchise's all-time leader in games played. Barbashev into the right of Forsberg, who settles it down for Mikey Anderson. Now LaFerriere into the left of Hill. Addison back on it for Vegas. Riley Smith off the stick of Mark Stone.
That might have been a 2-on-1 there if Stone could have held on to that puck.
Puck sent in deep by Whitecloud. Now Hanifin keeps it alive. Whitecloud with a shot. That was blocked. Smith dropping it back for Stone. And now Hanifin. Another blocked shot.
Nice job by Turcotte there.
We've played nearly 7 minutes here in Vegas on the power play. Andrei Kuzmenko beating Adin Hill. 1-0 Los Angeles. Mitch Marner, first regular season game in a Golden Knights uniform. Had a chance to chat with our Ali Lozoff. Ali.
Thanks, Kenny. Yeah, he told me that it would be surreal to look down during the anthem and see the logo on his chest, donning the black and gold for Game 1. He said he feels some butterflies, some nerves a little bit until the first shift happened. He also told me that his mom, dad, brother, wife, and one of his good buddies, along with a couple of his dad's friends, who he calls uncles, they're all inside the Fortress tonight for the first time, taking in game action. So a very special night for him, guys. He doesn't look too much ahead. He wants to play in the here and now and take it day by day.
Backhand opportunity blocked off by Forsberg. Hurdle down low. And now the puck comes out of the zone. Thanks, Allie. 8-year deal for Marner here in Vegas. Jack Eichel signing an 8-year extension earlier today with the Golden Knights. Marner no longer wearing the number 16 that Eddie, that you first made famous in Toronto, and then Marner continued the tradition.
We did have a laugh about that yesterday at practice, but Jack Eichel signing the $108 million contract. It's like the Ambizador. That's the kind of money he's taking in. Oh boy, Biz.
Great to have Biz and the gang here with us in Vegas. Pass down low. Barbashev had it blocked off by Anderson.
That was a nice play by Marner looking for Barbashev. Unfortunately, wasn't able to hold on to that puck.
Pass intended for Marner. Marner and Doughty come together. Anderson over for the Kings.
Oh, Barbashev looking to take Anderson in at about the 12th row, and he missed him. So one thing Barbashev can do on that line is bring some physicality, some pressure, some forechecking, and has the offensive ability. And he looks to do that every single shift.
Yeah, both sides. This is going to be a physical game. Look at Golden Knights, some of the work by Dorofeev, eventually gets his puck to the net, and Anton Forsberg has to dive out and make a terrific save on Thomas Hertl.
Looked like he just wasn't able to shoot it when he wanted, Bush, and all of a sudden the puck just kind of moved away from him a little bit, and then his hands get so far away from the body, just hard to be able to turn that bottom hand over, him being left-handed, and be able to get that puck into the back of the net. Vegas has had some looks in the offensive zone from their defensemen. Keep an eye on that as this game goes on. A couple of them haven't been able to get through, whether they've been deflected or blocked.
Fourth line on the ice for the Golden Knights. Sissons with Howden and Kolesar. Howden sending it back out. Shot by Lauzon. That deflects wide off the stick of Kolesar. Korczak then fires wide of the net. Fiala over for the Kings.
Ferrier with a good hit on Korzak.
Puck kept alive by Howden. Sending it back out. Here's Korzak. Dropping it off. Carried in deep by Stone just off the bench. Now Lauzon with a drive. Missed the net. Comes back out in front. And now the puck played in the corner by Sissons.
That puck was labeled. Byfield with a terrific block in front. Sissons and Byfield getting at it as well. Big battle in front of the net.
One more time.
Yeah.
Sissons and Byfield again.
Might be a penalty here on Sissons. They're going to call them both here. They're going to call an embellishment on Byfield with the initial play by Sissons with the initial hook. And I agree with this call because he got hooked around the hands and his legs came out from under him.
Vegas penalty number 10, 2 minutes hooking. Los Angeles penalty number 55, 2-minute minor unsportsmanlike embellishment.
There's that battle in front of the net, Boosh, you were talking about. Now watch where the stick goes. It goes around the hands, and then all of a sudden Byfield, at the end of a long, hard shift there, just lets his legs go out from under him, and agree with that call 100%. Both calls.
Teams will skate four aside. Bruce Cassidy, 4th season as Golden Knights head coach. Led them to the Cup back in 2023. Eichel and Marner come out along with McNabb and Theodore for Vegas.
Well, here you can come out with your top players here. You got a TV timeout coming under the 10-minute mark here, so you could double up here. Almost like in the National Football League where you maybe you get score at the end of the half and then you get the kickoff. So something like that here for the forward units.
Nice move by Eichel around Downey. Forsberg covers.
Oh, what a move here by Eichel. You can see he just lost the handle of the puck as he got towards the net, but he gets up high, is able to shake and bake past Doughty, and if he could just get it to his forehand, maybe an opportunity. Just not able to corral it, Edzo, from his backhand to his forehand.
Looked like his stick got kind of caught there, and then he kind of got impeded, no doubt about it, but the right idea there by Eichel to take that puck right to the net, and I'm sure knowing Jack, you probably look at that and know that he maybe could have pulled the trigger, even though it might not have been a real hard shot, but the quickness might have surprised Forsberg.
Just past the midway point, first period. Kopitar back out. Dumoulin knocked out of the air by Theodore. Eichel with the puck, looking for the long outlet to Marner. And now they will head off to the Vegas bench. Both teams make changes. Shots 5-3 in favor of the Kings. Kuzmenko with a power play goal. Teams continue to skate four aside for another minute. Carlson and Fogle. Stone able to move the puck ahead. White Cloud shoots in around Anderson. Ceci slides it across. Mikey Anderson controls for Los Angeles. Now it's Ceci through the neutral zone. Hill will deflect it across. And now William Karlsson into the King zone. Anderson, first one to it behind the net. Spins away from Karlsson. Kings in the midst of a change.
Almost too many men.
Armia able to jump off. And now Karlsson plays the puck ahead. Spinning with it was Dorofeev.
One stoppage during this 4-on-4. Both teams will be back to 5-on-5 here right now.
Sissons and Byfield return. Dorofeev cutting wide. Taken to the boards. Continues along with the puck. Met by Deneau. Swept around by Edmondson. Chased by Saad. Deflected out by the goal scorer, Kuzmenko.
That's a good play.
And now moving in is Byfield and scores! 2-0 Kings.
what pressure by Quinton Byfield. And he's so long, and he just is able to get up here on the defender Lozon, and in the turnover. And then this is just a great move. Forehand, backhand, shelf in a tight. That doesn't do it any justice, Edzo, because it's in slow-mo, but some quick hands by Quinton Byfield.
Watch this play by Kuzmenko. He gets the puck out of the zone. That is the key. And then the pressure you talked about, Boosh. Defense leads to offense. And Byfield with a quick little forehand, backhand. And the Kings up 2-0. It's just a small play by Kuzmenko. So important, and then Byfield had the fresh legs and just won the battle on Lozon.
Career high 23 goals for Byfield last season. Extending the Kings lead to 2-0. 7.5 remaining opening period in Vegas. Colasar deflects the puck ahead. Sissons met by Deneau. Now Theodore with it for the Golden Knights. Noah Hanifin, 5 Kings back. As Hanifin shoots in, Fiala over for LA.
Good play.
Kept away from Marner.
Yeah, good defensive play there.
Here's Byfield, Ferrier. Byfield chasing with White Cloud. Fiala looking for the puck. Ferrier with it. Out to the point, sent back around. Fiala maintains control. Back out to the left point. Now Ceci off the pass from Dumoulin. Hill looking for the puck. It's right in front of him. And it's knocked to the boards. Fiala with it. Slides it across. Dumoulin flips one wide. Long shift in the Golden Knights zone. Now a giveaway by Fiala. Barbashev trying to get it through to Marner. Could not connect. Puck sent back around by Dumoulin towards the net. And the save on the deflection off Marner is made by Forsberg. 6.5 on the clock, first period. Byfield extends the Kings lead, playing their second game, back-to-back nights.
Coach, you came in tonight wanting to see a more direct game from your team. What do you think so far?
Well, yeah, all but the last play, I would say so. You got to witness that. No, we've been much better. I think our defensemen have been on the blue line. We're shooting pucks. We're not overthinking it. It allows our forwards to move their feet. We're more of a shoot, get it back type of team rather than trying to make the fancy play. Having said that, we scored a couple nice goals.
Thanks for this. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Jim Miller, former teammate of yours, briefly, with the 93-94 New York Rangers. Here's Kuzmenko. Kopitar backhands in.
Goal and assist for Kuzmenko in this first period.
Open the scoring on the power play. Puck cleared out by Riley Smith.
This line for LA, they can really get it going. Kopitar with Kempe and Kuzmenko.
Here's Kuzmenko. Flips the puck onto the stick of Kopitar. A drive. That misses the net. Kempe keeps it alive. Now Kopitar looking for Kempe. Broken up by Smith, and a big stop by Hill on Kuzmenko. Kopitar with it again. Now Kempe spinning on Carlson. Stone flips the puck across. Riley Smith back for Mark Stone towards the net. Carlson tripped up. And the Golden Knights will go to their first power play.
The Kings had a good opportunity in the offensive zone. Eventually, the Vegas Golden Knights able to exit off the rush, and Stone trying to find Carlson in the stick of doubt. He gets caught in the skate. You can see it right there. And hard to stay on your feet when the skate is stuck in your skate blade.
That was the problem I had for 16 years. I didn't realize it had a stick in there. That's what it was. I just get slippery out there every once in a while.
Eddie, as you referenced earlier, 5 forwards on the power play for Vegas.
Yeah, keep an eye on Marner and Hurdle. They seem to develop some chemistry on the power play, at least in exhibition and in practice.
This is Eichel, power play brought to you by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. Marner with a drive. Puck comes back around. Jack Eichel in deep for Mark Stone, defended by Anderson. Here's Dorofeev for Stone. Now Eichel. Eichel surveys, slides it across. Back the other way. Eichel controls once again. 30 seconds gone by on the Doughty penalty. Here's Marner up top. Stone setting up in front. Dorofeev back out for Marner. Pass broken up, cleared by Edmondson. Fresh penalty killers on the ice for the Kings. Under 5 remaining in the opening period. Marner works his way through center. Golden Knights first power play trailing by 2. Now Eichel for Dorofeev. Marner keeps it in at the line. Hurdle had it knocked away by Cody Ceci, and the Kings clear.
I know that play didn't develop, but that was a heck of a play by Marner to realize where the outlet was when he had to go spin, turn his back on the play, and try to find Hurdle, who was in the bumper, and the play exploded. But that was just a marvelous play there by Marner.
Here's Howden, second power play entered on for the Golden Knights. Now they have 2 defensemen, Theodore and Hannafin. Hannafin's shot gets blocked by Ceci, and Dumoulin moves it up the boards and down.
I can see Hannafin shoot that puck there. I think he was shooting for a stick in front of the net. Not much going on in a power play, late in the power play. Don't be afraid to put your head down and let it go.
Now Barbashev tied up along the wall. Down to 5 seconds remaining on the penalty. Puck knocked down by Hannafin. Doughty makes his return. Hand pass stops play. Kings scored a power play goal. Vegas unable to convert on their first opportunity here in downtown Las Vegas. Opening night for the Golden Knights, trailing by 2. The NHL on TNT is brought to you by Panera.
Well, we had to take a look at the 5-forward power play. Edzo, I got to ask you, with the addition of Marner, is Eichel going to be more of a shooter this year? I know they're both terrific distributors, but we're going to see more goals from Eichel this year with Marner on that power play and on his line.
Yeah, when I was able to visit with him yesterday after practice, Bruce, I asked him that same exact question, you know, and he said that he feels like he will, and he just has to recognize more times than not is when that opportunity is going to present itself, to not even think about stopping it, dusting it off, and then making a pass. And I don't think there's any doubt. I think that, you know, both those guys can score, but I think, you know, he does have that ability because he can really shoot it. And I think it's just a mindset. I think especially on a power play, because you got Stone, who's a great passer, you got Marner, who's a great passer. You know, if Eichel could put himself in that position to be able to, you know, get in those one-timers, especially on a power play. So yeah, long-winded, absolutely. I think he can have a career year and surpass, you know, 35 goals for sure, which he has done only once in his NHL career.
Great 36 one season with the Sabres. Just over 3 to play, first period. Kenny Albert, Eddie Olczyk, Brian Boucher, Ali Rozoff. And the entire studio.
Love it, love it. Great to see everybody. It's awesome.
There's Kuzmenko waiting for teammates off the bench.
Not much on the World Wide Web, but I am hearing that maybe there's a chance that the studio might be with us all, like every game on the road. I mean, you know, that's what I'm.
Oh, whoa, wow.
Yeah. I mean,
where'd you get that scoop?
Wow. We got, you know, we got sources. There they are. Oh, well, there's Biz. I can see Biz in the background for sure.
Well, the one thing I love when they're here, there's food in the green room. I love that because when they're not here, we don't get that.
Yeah, we share the green room. when they're not here, we share with, you know, anybody, which we love to do. That's what we do at TNT.
By the way, Biz's former roommate is on the ice, Adrian Kempe. They roomed together at one point in the American Hockey League early in Kempe's career.
Poor guy.
Which one? Kempe or Biz? Puck knocked down by Hannafin. He and Kopitar come together.
What keeps you motivated at this stage of your career?
I think winning. I don't really know any different.
Season started in National Hockey League yesterday. 3 games. Friends over at ESPN. Thought the best player on the ice for any of the teams that played. It was 3 games, right, Kenny? So that means 6 teams, right? Yesterday, Frankie Nazar of the Chicago Blackhawks. Goal and assist in their loss to Florida, defending Stanley Cup champions. He was everywhere in that game. He was just flat out awesome.
Now in his second season, we had the opportunity to see him up close and personal at the Winter Classic in Wrigley Field last season.
That Stone, Carlson, Smith line had a tremendous preseason. Bruce Cassidy and the Vegas Golden Knights. I mean, think about it, Bush. You got Hurdle on your so-called third line.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Well, the Kings got a pretty deep group at center as well, but Vegas, to me, is the envy of the NHL with what they've got down the middle.
We talked about it earlier, the success that the Kings had. I know it was disappointing last year. I mean, they had the Edmonton Oilers over a barrel in the playoffs, and they let them off the hook. Had a bad challenge, a couple of giveaways, and all of a sudden the Edmonton Oilers are on the way back to the Stanley Cup final.
4th straight season, the Kings lost to the Oilers in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
They're going to defend, be opportunistic. And talking to Andrei Kopitar earlier, he just really feels that they're going to be able to defend, and that will be the strength of their team, and be able to lean on that maybe when they're not generating as much as they would like offensively.
Deneau upended by Lauzon. Battle for the puck continues. Marner on it now for the Golden Knights. Here comes Eichel, 3-on-2. About a minute of the period, give and go, and it's deflected wide by Eichel. Comes back out to Lauzon. He misses the net with that attempt. Foegele couldn't clear. Kept alive by Vegas. Now another opportunity for Foegele.
Good play, Anderson on Barbashev. Shut that play right down.
Theodore skates it back across. Down to 35 seconds. Kuzmenko. Pass across for Kopitar. Tried to get it through to Kempe.
Yeah, knocked that out of midair. Beautiful play.
Now Theodore with it once again. Edmondson with 20. Here's Kempe for Kuzmenko. Scored the first goal of the evening on a power play.
Kopitar caught an errant. It looked like an errant stick.
Oh, Hill able to come across. That's Kuzmenko's 3rd great opportunity of the period.
Kopitar shaken up. He's headed to the bench.
And the period comes to an end.
Oh, it was the puck. Excuse me, it was the puck. It was not the stick of Theodore. Got Kopitar up high.
Take a look at the first period. Shots on goal for the
Banner Pharmaceuticals intermission report coming up with Liam, Ace, Biz, Hank, and Gretz. LA Kings, 2 goals in the first period. Kuzmenko, and they'll be talking about Byfield, who scored the 2nd Kings goal. Face-off inside the NHL is back, taking you deeper behind the scenes than ever before. Watch the new season now only on Prime. Spectacular drone show prior to the game tonight here at T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. Opening night for the Golden Knights, and they trail the Los Angeles Kings by a 2-0 score as we get set for the second period, Bush.
You know, the guys were talking about Quinton Byfield in the intermission, and I thought it was such a great point that those guys made. The mistake that he made in that series against Edmonton that was one of the culprits as to why they lost, the kid handled it the right way. I think he went into the summer hungry, ready to prove and grow. Development is never a straight shot up. There's always some scars along the way. I think that scar is going to serve him very well. Talking to Jim Hiller said that he had a terrific camp. He's strong as an ox, 230 pounds. They're in good hands with Byfield, even if there are some growing pains along the way. I think those pains are long gone. I love the way that he's handled that mistake and the way he started this season.
Here's Barbashev out in front for Marner. The Bruce Byfield, second overall pick by the Kings back in 2020. Scored the second Los Angeles goal tonight. Kuzmenko on the power play. And then Byfield. Opening minute, second period. Here's Carlson in with a shot. Puck chipped up the boards by Kempe. Cleared out by Kuzmenko. Stone with it for Vegas.
Still giving Kuzmenko an assist on that goal because he made such a good play from the defensive zone. But officially, as you mentioned, Kenny, on a 89-degree day here in Vegas, an unassisted goal by Byfield.
And aside from his goal and that play that you just talked about, Kuzmenko had two other spectacular scoring chances.
He did put himself in a spot when you're playing with Kopitar and Kempe. You move the puck and you find the holes, and there's a pretty good chance if you have your stick ready to go, it's going to be right on the tape.
Puck flipped ahead by Ceci. Now Fogle tried to get it back to Danault.
Play White Cloud.
There's Dorofeev around Ceci. Dorofeev turns and shoots. Bouncing puck, Hurdle and Danault come together. Puck cleared out by Fogle. Goes on back on it for the Golden Knights. Now Dorofeev goes on, the former Bruin and Predator. Here's Dorofeev with some space. He scores!
Well, a turnover. Dorofeev. This will be unassisted. Does he throw this puck between the legs of Brian Dumoulin, the defenseman? No, I don't think so. I think Dumoulin actually closed up the 5-hole and it goes right by him, and Bush short side off the post.
Yeah, and when Dumoulin came back to the bench, he was shaking his head. He knows that, he was there. Probably mad that he didn't get a stick or a leg on it, provided the screen. Forsberg not able to see it. We saw Dorofeev rip one off the crossbar in the first period. He can shoot it. Certainly placed that one perfect right off the post.
Yeah, not very often you see a defenseman when they come over to, kind of get their legs together and make themselves look big and get that stick out almost like in a triangular formation with the legs and then the stick out on the ice. Dorofeev read that beautifully and just shot it back to where Dumoulin had come from.
Dorofeev led the Golden Knights with 35 goals last season, and he scores the first Vegas goal of this new campaign.
Showed the beautiful goal by Kuzmenko in the first period. No different here as he pulls this puck and then he shoots it back the other way. I just think that, looking at that replay there, Bush, it just looks like Dumoulin comes all the way. He kind of comes over too far. And I'm not sure. What's the goalie reading there? Are you even... I know you're tracking the puck, Bush, but are you seeing where Dumoulin and what he's doing there?
Well, oftentimes, you're focused on the puck. You may lose it for a slight second. To me, when he's dragging it, that's when, as a goaltender, you kind of want to move with the drag. But, you see players so often, when they drag it, they shoot it back against the grain. I think Forsberg lost it en route and wasn't able to pick it up before it was too late. When you put it off the pipe like that, tough to catch up to it.
Yeah, shooting on the short side, to me, was the key there. Because I think more times than not, when a guy does pull it in, he's going to go back the other way, especially in that situation, especially for a left-hander coming down the right side like that. But he ended up going short side after the just a subtle little overcommit there by Dumoulin.
Here's Fiala for Edmondson. Now Byfield cutting wide.
Good stick, Theodore.
Back out for Joel Edmondson. Kings control, leading 2-1. LaFerriere with the puck. Held up by Carlson. And now it's Stone back the other way. The Golden Knights captain into the left of Forsberg. Clark back for Los Angeles. Now Fiala settles the puck down, clears. Byfield pressed to the boards by Whitecloud. And now it's Marner for the Golden Knights. LaFerriere in on the forecheck. Hanifin. LaFerriere with good pressure.
Great shift there at the end of a long shift.
There's Kopitar, had it stripped. And now Marner. Cross ice, Eichel. Barbashev down low for Eichel. Puck cleared to the boards by Kempe. Marner with it. Here's Eichel. Cuts away from Ceci. Now Ceci back defending. Eichel out to the point. And a blocker save by Forsberg on Hanifin. Eichel with it once again. Looks to put a move on Ceci, who stays with him. Knocks the puck back for Dumoulin. Two-time Stanley Cup winner with Pittsburgh. And now the Kings have iced it.
I think Eichel was looking for somebody, Bush, to come over there and maybe open up a little bit of ice for him because he had a lot of one-on-one with Ceci. Because when you're in offensive zone, extended shift there, you're looking to try to turn one-on-one into a two-on-one somewhere around the ice and maybe open up a little bit of space and a little bit of separation there. But I thought Ceci played that well against one of the top offensive players in the entire National Hockey League.
Golden Knights have the first 4 shots of the period. And a goal from Pavel Dorofeev. Trevor Moore sent in deep, away from Kuzmenko. Bozak chips it ahead. Now Doughty across for Anderson. 2-1 lead for the Kings. Goals from Kuzmenko and Byfield in the first period. Mikey Anderson has the puck knocked off his stick. Fogle over to help out.
Good help by Fogle there.
Fogle keeps the puck in. And now Hill will send it up the near side. And the Golden Knights move it quickly into the King zone. Defenseman Shea Theodore leading the rush. Tough angle shot stick aside by Forsberg.
Anderson, a big hit on Theodore.
Pass picked off by Fogle. 6 minutes in, second period. Now Braden McNabb. His 9th season with the Golden Knights. Clark for the Kings. Up the boards for Alex Turcotte. Now Joel Edmondson. Won a cup with the St. Louis Blues in 2019. Puck sent back out to the point for Clark. And now across for Edmondson. Turnaround shot by Armia. Puck cleared to the boards. That was the first shot of the period for the Kings. It took 6.5 minutes. For Los Angeles shot on goal.
Good shift there for the fourth line of the Kings.
Golden Knights have iced the puck.
The NHL app is your place to get every highlight from every game. Off the ice player content you won't find anywhere else. The most NHL Edge advanced stats and ways to catch up on the game how you want, when you want. Hockey is better on the NHL app.
Good play there by Armia. Turn, spin, shot. Turcotte battling in front of the net. Good read by Hill.
Hill covers. Couple of stars on the ice tonight. They both wear number 9. Jack Eichel, Adrian Kempe.
Well, there's Jack Eichel. We got some fresh powder today on a new 8-year contract extension, and There's the owner and chairman, CEO, the governor, everything. Bill Foley. During warm-ups, Jack Eichel comes over. Thanks for the young Hunter Nate Schmill, and congratulations.
Locked in for a long time here in Vegas.
Average salary is in that, I think, 13.5 range, Kenny.
Not bad. It's Eddie Olczyk type money back in the day.
Yeah, right.
2-1 lead for the Kings. William Karlsson flips one, turned aside by Forsberg. Dumoulin on the puck.
That puck was on edge a little bit. Forsberg to make a good stop from far out.
Now Karlsson. Golden Knights break out. There's Stone. White Cloud. Anderson got a piece of it. Flip towards the net by Eichel, and that's knocked down by Forsberg.
Mikey Anderson's had himself a really good game. Big physical hit earlier on Theodore. A couple of good plays stick-wise, shutting down some plays. There's another one.
As Barbashev tried to get it back to Eichel. Kempe stick handling. Cutting wide on McNabb. McNabb and Kempe puck together. McNabb hits the ice.
Good help from Kempe.
Here comes Eichel with Barbashev. Back into the corner for Eichel, held up by Anderson. Eichel heads to the bench. Anderson with the puck.
Good play by Marner there in the offensive zone to win a battle on Drew Doughty, which is difficult to do.
Here's the Eddie shot by Kopitar, missed the net.
Took a little lift of the stick and was able to win that offensive puck.
Now it's Hurdle for Vegas. Deneau stays with him. Edmondson comes in, out in front. Saad couldn't get the puck through. Saad with it again. Saad cuts away from Deneau. And now Fogle. Here's the zone. Flipped into the right of Aiden Hill. Lauzon back on it, looking for Dorofeev. Dorofeev has the Golden Knights goal unassisted here in the second period. Korzak blocked off at the line, leads to a Vegas offside.
Stick by Clark, yeah, really good play there, good read. Well, it's the little things that separates, the great players in this league. And here's a simple little play. Doughty looks like he's going to be able to get to this puck and clear it. And Marner, quick little stick, and nothing developed, but maybe something does with that play. And then here's the good read there by Clark.
And so how long does it take, with new line mates to form the chemistry? And what's the biggest hurdle in trying to figure that out?
Well, it's not Tomas, that's for sure. But I mean, I think at the end of the day, Bush, I think it's the strengths of the particular players, and then just understanding is that, look, there's going to be times when you're not lugging the mail, and you're going to have to be the guy that goes in and gets a puck every once in a while or whatever. So I think with these two guys, we've seen it in preseason. We've seen some shifts here.
Now Turcotte dropping it back off. Nice move with a backhand shot by Ceci, turned aside. And then another stick save by Hill.
I think you want to give it at least, 5 to 10 games in the regular season, before you make any, drastic moves. But I don't think I think they're very close. Exhibition, practice, and even in this game tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them really get going. I mean, that to me is, if you're a Knights fan, you got to be awfully excited. Two talented guys like that.
Here's Howden, has the puck stripped. Dumoulin for Byfield. And now Fiala. Who are one or two line mates, Eddie, when you think back and you mess with real quick?
Oh, my rookie year. Playing with Kurt Frazier and Troy Murray. And we're thinking about Troy Murray, who's been in a battle, is in a battle, and we're thinking about him, praying for him. But the instant chemistry with the old Clydesdales back in the mid-'80s. with the Chicago Blackhawks.
Legends.
At the halfway mark here, what adjustments do you want to see from your team?
Well, we've been better this period. Our pace is better. We're getting through the neutral zone, so we spent some time in the O zone and had a few good looks there. So a little bit more of that. You know, put some pressure on their D. I mean, the second period momentum swing, if we can keep it in our favor, I like our chances.
You talk a lot about building your team's game. Just how quickly can you get there, and what's the key to doing so?
Well, I mean, I guess from day to day, but it's a year-long process to me in general. But today you've seen the difference in the first period and the second period. We didn't manage the puck well. So we were on our heels a little bit defending. Now we're managing it better, making the plays that are in front of us, and we're getting some O-zone time.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Allie. Puck sent towards the net, turned aside by Forsberg. Bruce Cassidy has a record of 9-1 in season openers as an NHL head coach. Golden Knights have won their last 6 opening games. Kings have iced the puck. 9:06 on the clock here in period 2.
Just going back to the the line combinations and chemistry boost. I think when coaches try to put the passers, the distributors with goal scorer and depending on the talent level and all that kind of stuff. So a lot goes into that blender, and sometimes you think it's obvious that it would work, and sometimes it's not. And the officials here have huddled up here on the icing call. The LA Kings were not happy about the call, and good job by the officials to huddle up and decide that it was the wrong call. It should not have been icing, so the face-off at Sunrise.
Johnny Bear, Garrett Rank, the referees, Johnny Murray, Brandon Garlitz. The linesman here tonight in Vegas. Eichel with the puck. Had it taken away by Fiala. Now it's Eichel once again. Eichel in with a shot, and it's knocked out by the glove of Forsberg.
How about the play by Byfield?
Kept it away from Marner.
Byfield made the play there, came all the way back, and it looked like Marner, after Eichel shot the puck from off the wall, he worked himself off the wall over the side. Watch the left part of your screen from our AT&T Connected cam. There goes Marner. And then watch Byfield here. Oh, you could have called a slash too. That looking at that again, it's getting a chance to look at it in slow motion. Takes away a scoring chance. He certainly slashed the stick of Marner and took away a great scoring chance, but doesn't matter. I mean, there's a penalty or not. That'd be a good penalty, and that's an excellent play when you don't get caught.
Hanifin towards the net. Forsberg covers.
And I think you can see with that shot by Eichel when we were talking earlier in the game about Eichel shooting more, that shot had some zip.
Sure.
And, for a goaltender, in order to handle it cleanly, I mean, that shot, it's coming on you pretty quick. And you can see where the rebound goes. So if you're Eichel, yeah, maybe you're not shooting a score necessarily, but because you possess such a good, hard, heavy shot, it can lead to second chance opportunities.
The guys on the Vegas bench marking at the officials. It was Garrett Rank that was standing right in front of the Vegas Golden Knights bench and wanting to know why there was no call on that opportunity for the Golden Knights.
Puck deflected in by Hurdle. Clark back for the Kings. Now Edmondson. Kopitar able to force the puck ahead for Kempe. Under 8 to play, second period. Kenny Albert, Eddie Olczyk, Brian Boucher, Ali Lozoff, and our tremendous crew. NHL on TNT, season number 5. Puck wristed around by White Cloud. Saad on it for Vegas. Now Deneau. Deflected along by Kuzmenko. Lozon moves it up the boards. Shots now 17-13 in favor of the Golden Knights. They have a 10-3 edge here in the middle period. Puck kept in by the Kings. Deneau back out for Fogle. Players continue to battle for the puck. 3 Golden Knights, 2 Kings. And Vegas able to clear. Dumoulin back on it. Now Deneau. Here comes Carlson with Riley Smith, who rejoined the Golden Knights late last season. Remember their Stanley Cup winning squad back in 23.
Very comfortable after where Kenny? Pittsburgh and the Rangers, right?
Yep.
And he looks very comfortable here back in the familiar surroundings.
Carlson taken to the boards by Armia. Dumoulin comes in. Now Stone for the Golden Knights. Back out to the point and then across for Shea Theodore. His shot did not get through. Blocked by the stick of Dumoulin. Fourth line on the ice for the Kings. Armia scores! 3-1 Los Angeles.
What a pass by Alex Turcotte.
Great job on the entry here by the fourth line. Milan, I mean, most people would think he would just dump this in and get after it. Is able to control the puck over the blue line and so make a play under control, buy some time in space, and Armia coming late. I think that goes right off the backside of Milan. Good job by the fourth line, though. Not just a crash and bang, get it in, get after it, make a play off the rush, and it pays off.
I love how Turcotte opened up. Left-handed shot on the right side of the ice. And then Armia came with his stick in a shooting position. He was ready. He wanted a one-timer. And then with Malott going to the net, I'm not sure if that ended up going off of Malott or not.
If it did, it's his first NHL goal.
That was just a terrific play. I mentioned that fourth line a little bit earlier. Malott was the one that started the play, Kenny and Bush. He was the one that drove the center, got it to Turcotte, and then a beautiful pass and a fortunate bounce there for the LA Kings.
So the fourth line comes through for Los Angeles. And the Kings once again have a 2-goal advantage. And now a Kings penalty, Turcotte.
Remember, the initial call was on Turcotte for the cross-check. And then Korczak came in and popped Turcotte. Both officials had their arms up. Lauzon goes back, and then the push by Turcotte. And then there you see the hit by Korczak.
Turcotte of the box. Power play coming up for the Golden Knights. Opening night on TNT is presented by Vanda Pharmaceuticals.
Los Angeles 15, 5 minutes for boarding. No game misconduct. Las Vegas number 6, minor penalty for roughing. 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Power play for Vegas for 3 minutes after the 2-minute minor.
Thank you, Jean Hebert. Excellent explanation. That was reviewed during that TV timeout, folks. They went to the tablet, and here's the play there with Turcotte. You just can't make that type of play. And the right call made there. And so we're going to have 4-on-4 for a couple of minutes, and then goes to a power play for the Vegas Golden Knights down 2.
Yellow. Yellow is the right answer.
Well, day 2 of the National Hockey League here tonight in Vegas, and an upcoming games tomorrow, the Devils and the Canes. Golden Knights will be in San Jose. Canadians will be in Chicago for their home opener on Saturday night on the NHL Network, and then next Wednesday, the Florida Panthers and the Detroit Red Wings. Kenny will be there, Allie will be there, I will be there. But Bush will not. Looking forward to getting the hockey down.
You got me off the schedule, huh?
Well, I actually tried to get you off this game, but it didn't work. That's all you and Kenny with the schedule. You guys are magicians there. You got Kenny in London on Sunday. He's flying over to Dublin on Thursday, and he's going to do the Ranger game. I mean, he's all over the place. This guy's amazing.
What time zone are we
Kenny,
in?
what was the temperature in London on Sunday? It was 61 degrees.
Our meteorologist, Eddie Olczyk.
Yeah, right.
On top of the weather across the pond.
4-on-4.
So Turcotte 5 for boarding, no game misconduct. Korczak 2 for roughing. 4 skaters aside for 2 minutes, and then barring any other penalties, Golden Knights will then go to a 3-minute power play. Michael had the puck stripped. Doughty with it for Los Angeles. Here's Kempe for Byfield. Byfield cuts behind the net. Kings leading 3-1. For the moment, Armia credited with the 3rd Los Angeles goal. Puck carried out of the zone by Kempe. Kempe gives it away. He's looking to get it through to Byfield. Here comes Marner. Marner with a shot, and that's stopped and held by Forsberg.
As we look at our AT&T Connect cam, little drop play, and Marner able to pick it up. Nice shot. You know, Doughty's trying to get a stick on puck there, but Forsberg gets a good sight line on that one. Doughty with some words for Marner as he skates away, but a good job there by Marner. He touches so many areas of the game, doesn't he? I mean, you talk about 5-on-5, 4-on-4, 3-on-3, PK, PP. Such a gifted player.
Now Hanifin sets up White Cloud.
No stick for Kopitar.
Hanifin straight away. Kopitar still no stick. 4 skaters aside. Here's Noah Hanifin. Back out for Dorofeev, who has the Vegas goal. In less than a minute, Golden Knights will have a power play. Hanifin down low. Dorofeev. Hurdle setting up in front. Back out it comes to Hanifin. Good stick work by Fiala. And Edmondson clears the puck ahead.
LA played that beautifully.
Now Clark for a streaking Fiala. Cutting wide on Dorofeev. Puck deflects off Hurdle towards the net. And it leads to a backhand chance for Fiala. That's stopped by Hill. Kept in his own by Dumoulin. Now Fiala back out. Brian Dumoulin with it. There's Ceci to the far side. Fiala leaving it for Dumoulin, a shot. And that's gloved by Hill.
Well, Hill was down and out, and he makes a terrific save. I believe this puck gets to the net. Have a broken play, and eventually Fiala is able to get this puck. Watch Hill. I mean, down and out, the upper half of the net, he gets out. What a tremendous save there by Adin Hill. Fiala just not able to elevate it high enough to get it past the Knights goaltender.
Let's not forget the signing by General Manager Kenny Holland, the LA Kings in the summertime with the veteran Corey Perry. He's banged up right now. And think about the impact that he could have on this team. We saw how awesome he was in Edmonton and throughout his NHL career, but something to think about here down the road when he is cleared and give the LA Kings a little bit of a different dimension, especially up front. I assume he's going to get some looks on the power play as well.
Pass across, that's broken up by Fogle. Vegas on the power play. With 2:35 remaining on the Turcotte Major. Armia from Turcotte and Malott, the 3rd Los Angeles goal.
Malott's 2nd career assist.
Malott's brother Mike Eddie, a UFC fighter, UFC based here in Vegas. And Malott with a point tonight. Had a good training camp. Dorofeev with a drive, and that's handled by Forsberg. There he is. Jeff's brother, Mike. He'll be fighting in Vancouver next weekend. Big UFC event. Jeff played 4 years at Cornell. Played 1 game with Winnipeg. And this is 14th game with the Kings over the last couple of seasons. Here's Marner. Vegas on the power play. Now Dorofeev. Pressured by Anderson. Keeps the puck alive. Slides it over onto the stick of Marner. Now Eichel for Marner. Jack Eichel once again. Under 2 minutes remaining on the power play. Pass across. Score! Second of the night for Dorofeev.
The pressure by the LA Kings. Up top with the great play, and it was Drew Doughty that ends up drifting just enough. He left the front of the net, and then Stone realizes, and he throws it across. Anderson not able to get it from really a nasty angle. Bush Dorofeev is able to put it to the back of the net.
And Stone able to get to the corner enough so that Doughty can't get a stick in that passing lane. He's always an out down there for Eichel, and he's able to make that play across the top of the crease. Terrific execution by the Knights. Another penalty coming up.
The Ferrier delayed call. Golden Knights still on the power play because it was a major penalty assessed to Turcotte.
To give him the puck. And LA shouldn't touch it until they blow the whistle.
So with 1:13 remaining on the Turcotte penalty, this will be a trip on LaFerriere and a 2-man advantage for Vegas.
Los Angeles penalty.
Ferriere trying to
14,
take time and space away from Eichel, and then that left leg clips Jack Eichel, trips him up. And a big moment in this game. 5-on-3.
If you do get another whistle here in the next 25, 35, 40 seconds, you're Bruce Cassidy. You do have that timeout in your pocket to allow your top guys who have been out there quite a bit here. Remember, 4-on-4, then the power play. All these guys have had the ice time. You might maybe want to bring everybody together, let them get a breather here, and get a chance here to tie it up with a 5-on-3 late in the second.
You got to look at our SAP Coaching Insights app. Last season, Golden Knights second in the league, 28% of the power play. They have one tonight. And now a 2-man advantage late in period 2. Dorofeev with both Vegas goals. Pass across for Hurdle, bounced away from him. Dorofeev with the puck. Now Marner for Eichel. Back out to Mitch Marner. Eichel fired, stopped by Forsberg. Edmondson unable to clear.
Good recovery there by Stone.
Here's Eichel on the pass from Stone. Now Stone down low, looking for Dorofeev. Back out it comes to Marner. 25 seconds remaining on the first penalty, saved by Forsberg.
Some good stuff by Forsberg. I love how Eichel unafraid to shoot this puck the one-timer. Now, if you're Forsberg, that's in your memory bank, right? You're thinking, okay, he's going to shoot. He's a shooter now. And that can potentially lead to Eichel setting up a pass. He doesn't have to shoot the next time around, but certainly love the fact that Eichel unafraid to rip the one-timer on that power play.
Very slow change there by the LA Kings, giving Mikey Anderson, who's been out here the whole time, a chance to breathe a little bit. Tomas Hertl not happy with the execution of the faceoff. And most center icemen, when you win a draw and they blow the whistle, you don't like it, but Eichel comes in, and 25 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3 power play here for the Golden Knights.
They win the draw. Stone. Dorofeev knocks it out of the air. Back out for Marner. Final minute of the period. Here's Eichel. Down low for Stone. Eichel keeps it alive. Marner. The return for Eichel. Back across. Dorofeev. Score! It's a hat trick on opening night for Pavel Dorofeev.
What a pass by Mark Stone again. I mean, this is carbon copy to the last one. Eichel to Stone to Dorofeev. He settles this puck down, and I mean, he just throws it right up top. Just beautifully executed.
Wow, what a shot. To me, it's one of the hardest plays to defend for a goaltender, right? Anytime there's a one-timer from out high, you can adjust, but when you've got players that can make those plays down by the goal line, cross crease, cross seam, they become very difficult for a goaltender because you have to respect Stone, you have to honor that short side post, and it just makes it so hard for the goaltender. You need a lot of help. Obviously, you're missing two players when it's a 5-on-3, so you need a little bit of luck involved, but perfectly executed by the Vegas Golden Knights. They're not only at the 5-on-3, but also the 5-on-4 goal that they scored prior.
There's no way Forsberg had a chance, Bouchard, to try to prevent that pass. I mean, are you guessing? You know what I mean? Like, it was such a hard pass. I don't think he had time, but I guess what is the goalie thinking there when it does come on the jam play? Because Stone, I mean, you knew what he was trying to do pretty much the whole power play.
Right. Well, if it's a little bit slower developing, I think you can get your stick out, but it went down to the goal line quick. So you're loading on that post. It's hard to reach out. Your momentum's taking you to the post, so it's hard to get out there.
Or if a flatter pass is easier to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dorofeev with 3 goals, all here in the second period. Turcotte returns, so the Kings are back to full strength. But the Golden Knights scored 2 goals during the major penalty and have tied this game at 3. Stone and Eichel with the assist on each of the last 2 scored by Dorofeev. Time winding down, 15 seconds on the clock. Here's Marner in with a shot blocker save. Forsberg, Barbashev over to play the puck.
Nice passes there between Marner and Eichel.
Puck knocked down by Eichel as the period comes to an end. Kings took a 3-1 lead, but Dorofeev scoring twice on the power play, his 3rd career hat trick. 40 minutes in the books. The Discover Intermission Report coming up with Liam, Ace, Biz, Hank, and the Great One. Pavel Dorofeev, 35 goals last season, led the Golden Knights, has 3 in 2 periods here tonight. Baseball's biggest stars are heating up. The chase to the championship is on. Watch MLB postseason coverage all week long on TBS and stream on HBO Max. It's the season opener for the NHL on TNT. Second game of our doubleheader. Kenny Albert, Eddie Olczyk, Brian Boucher, Ali Lozoff. 3-3 as we head to the third. Dorofeev with a hat trick for the Golden Knights. From a Kings perspective, Eddie, they had a 3-1 lead. What do you look for from Los Angeles?
Well, eliminate the unnecessary penalties. Don't put this power play, who certainly looks like Bush that they could be number one in the entire National Hockey League. No disrespect to Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl and the Edmonton Oilers, but for the LA Kings, when it's been 5-on-5, I think they've been the better team overall. I know Vegas played better in that second period, but for LA, stay out of the penalty box.
No, I agree, Edzo. And if you're Vegas, take advantage of the fact that LA played last night, right? Make them defend, play below the dots. I think if you can do that, maybe you can get LA to take another penalty or two in this third period and carry that momentum that you got in the second period. But it should be a fun final 20 here in Vegas on opening night. It's been a heck of a hockey game.
All right, here we go. Third period is underway. Fiala moves the puck in deep. Ferrier with it, defended by Hanifin. Byfield bumped off the puck. Hanifin sweeps it ahead for Howden. Kept in the zone by the Kings. Knocked out of the air by Fiala. For Ferrier shoots, and that's kicked out by the left pad of Hill. Fiala with it once again. Byfield shot. That gets blocked. Carried out by Whitecloud. Up the boards and down. Anderson kept it away from Howden. Drew Doughty for the Kings. Pavel Dorofeyev, the first Vegas goal tonight in their 9-year history with a season-opening hat trick. Two of them came on the power play. Glove save made by Hill. He hands on to the puck. Well, the third Kings goal, originally credited to Armia. Bush saw it right away, and they have changed it to Milan. It's his first in the National Hockey League.
When you go to the front of the net, good things happen, even if you don't have the intent to. Look, he pointed to himself like he says, I got it. Congratulations.
I think he was pointing to his backside, Bush.
Either way, congrats. I mean, your first NHL goal, what a heck of a feeling for Milan.
In his 15th game, and when he tells his grandchildren about it, it'll be a wrister from 40 feet out. Milan from Armia and Turcotte. That gave the Kings a 3-1 advantage. But Dorofeyev with a pair of power play goals for the Golden Knights. And we are tied at 3 early in this third period. Vegas has iced the puck.
Well, Milan, first 2 games of the season having an impact. And last night, sticking up for his teammate Warren Foegele, big hit by Josh Manson. Milan comes on the ice and challenges Manson, the tough guy. He got him with a right away. And I tell you, that type of stuff goes a long way in building culture on a team. And for Milan, a couple of good games. You score, you fight, and you're right into it in the first 2 games of the season.
That puck buckled McNabb off the face-off win by the LA Kings. And the Vegas Golden Knights not able to change. If McNabb is banged up and injured, he will be allowed to change, and he will.
Off the shot by Edmondson. '261st consecutive game for Brayden McNabb.
Former King.
Vegas controls the face-off. Barbashev lifts the puck ahead. Now carried across by Carlson. Kings back the other way. 2 minutes gone by, third period. Shots are 23-18 Vegas.
It's going to be intentional icing here against LA. Faceoff's going to come all the way back down. The boys did a great interview with the future Hall of Famer Anze Kopitar. When I talked to Kopi before the game, I asked him just about the journey. He talked about his family. But I asked him, does anything really stick out? He said, you know, when I was a 14-year-old young boy watching the Olympics in Salt Lake City in 2002, he remembered specifically 2 guys, Rob Blake and Joe Sakic. And then all of a sudden, 4 years later, he's sitting next to Rob Blake in the locker room and with the LA Kings, and he's playing against Joe Sakic. So he's like, well, where has the time gone? And as the guys just spoke beautifully about him, and I love what Biz said about him. I think we would all echo just the class and the professionalism. And anytime I've been around him, and I could just speak to when I was in my cancer battle 8 years ago, I mean, Anze Kopitar reached out. I knew him, but I really didn't know him. But ever since then, I mean, he's just been just a tremendous man and a great representative of our game and our league. And I love what Biz said about him, right to a T, just perfectly said.
His 20th NHL season. Won a couple of Selkies, 3 Lady Bings, 2 Stanley Cups. Here comes Malott, already has a goal tonight. Stone finds the loose puck.
Good pressure there by Armia.
Yeah, kept in by the Kings. Turcotte.
Don't see Stone turn the puck very often in his own, turn it over in his own zone, but
he's usually the one taking it away.
Yeah. He had a good play there to get the puck up. Excellent job there by Riley Smith to beat Cody Ceci on that icing.
And now Armia moves it up the boards and down. Played by Whitecloud. Now Carlson with Riley Smith and Mark Stone. Smith had to take it away. Good defensive play by Dumoulin. Now Ceci for Fiala. Knocked down by the stick of Aiden Hill. Byfield. Centering pass broken up. Looking for Fiala. Cleared out by Carlson. And now it's Fiala.
Lost an edge there, unfortunately. Kevin Fiala did.
Now Fiala keeps the puck alive for LaFerriere. His shot gets blocked by McNabb, who's back on the ice.
Another one.
Deflects out of play.
Edmondson and Howden having a conversation. Good close off there. Doesn't get it with the stick, but he does get it with the skate.
Season opener for the Golden Knights. Kings lost to the Avalanche 4-1 on home ice last night. Tied at 3. Theodore, outlet pass. Polisar chasing. Polisar takes a hard hit behind the net. Puck comes out in front of a save by Forsberg. Now Polisar with it. Polisar and Clark. Howden comes in along with Kopitar. Polisar maintains control of the puck.
Good shift for the fourth line.
Shot by McNabb.
Vegas.
Polisar knocked to the ice. And then a big hit by Howden.
And Clark.
Here's Sissons for Vegas. Excellent shift. As Eddie mentioned, for this fourth line. Howden keeps it alive. Out to McNabb. Flies and shoots. And that's blocked by Kempe.
Kempe actually got his skate up in the air and was able to make that save. With his, I believe his left leg was well up in the air.
Shot by Eichel, he scores! An 8-year contract extension earlier, and now the go-ahead goal for the Golden Knights.
It's exactly what we talked about a little bit earlier. Jack Eichel knowing, playing with a guy like Mitch Marner, is that there's going to be a time if the puck comes to me and I am in this spot, I am going to shoot it. I'm not going to look to pass it back. What a pass by Mitch Marner. No chance for Anton Forsberg, and the Vegas Golden Knights have come all the way back, Bush.
I will say give credit to Ivan Barbashev, too. He carried the mail through the neutral zone, kicking it out to Marner, who makes the play in the finish, but just great teamwork there as far as everybody touching the puck. As far as the forward group and Eichel unafraid to shoot it, he can certainly rip it, and the Golden Knights have the lead here in the third period.
Golden Knights came through the neutral zone with speed as the Kings were changing. Eichel the finish, Marner's first point as a member of the Golden Knights. Glove save made by Forsberg on Hannafin. Byfield over to fill the puck.
That puck was on edge when Hannafin hit it. And it looked like, at least from our vantage point, that thing was dipping and diving, and Forsberg was able to fight it off beautifully.
Here comes Saad with Dorofia.
Big close out there by CC.
That comes back out for a shot by Lozano. That's gloved by Forsberg. The Golden Knights have their first lead of the night. Opening night on TNT, presented by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. This Saturday, Big 12 football brings the heat. The Houston Cougars climbing toward the top of the Big 12 standings, while the Oklahoma State Cowboys look to shake things up. Catch it live at 12 Eastern on TNT, True TV, and HBO Max.
Let's go back and take a look at the fourth goal and just watch Barbashev. And sometimes you just got to make a play. You got to get through some players to give yourself a chance. Barbashev does a great job navigating through the neutral zone, beating 3 Kings, and then eventually the pass by Marner and the put away by Eichel. But great individual effort there by Barbashev.
Eichel's third point of the evening, Boosh. Assisted on 2 of the Dorofiev goals. Golden Knights have scored the last 3. They scored 3 goals in a span of 7 shots on Forsberg, making his first start as a King.
And when you're an offensive player, to get on the score sheet in game number 1, and you find the back of the net, you just feel a lot different about yourself, and you say the pressure's off, but just go out there and play relax now.
Dorofiev has hit the net 3 times tonight. Carlson with that opportunity. 4-3 lead for Vegas. Under 13 minutes remaining in regulation. Riley Smith. William Carlson working well together once again.
Oh, Bush, you mentioned that play, that great pickup by you about the Barbashev play. I mean, LA, everybody was in the middle of change, but I think 8 of the 10 players on the ice changed, and they got Barbashev going laterally. Didn't have a lot of speed, but just weren't able to read the play. And we talked about one of the strengths of the LA Kings was playing without the puck.
Here is Colasar looking for Sissons. Howden over to
Colasar's he's got to be selfish there. Just straight ahead, take that puck right to the net. When you think you got to pull the trigger, go ahead. That line's been good here. It's gotten better as the game has gone on. Sissons, Colasar, and Howden.
Nice and waved off. Barbashev sends the puck out in front. It's covered up by Forsberg.
What keeps you motivated at this stage of your career?
I think winning. I don't really know any different.
Mitch Marner comes over and they sign and trade with the Toronto Maple Leafs over the course of the summer, but not only the conversations at that particular time, but I think the seed was watered last season when the Maple Leafs and Vegas Golden Knights had a conversation about the possibility of Mitch Marner coming from the Maple Leafs during last season. There was also a possibility of a 3-way type of trade if the Leafs were able to get Mikko Rantanen to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So obviously it didn't happen during last season.
There's Barbashev down low, the return score! Second point for Marner. Barbashev makes it 5-3 Vegas.
Boy, through the neutral zone. The passing play. Mitch Marner pulls up, draws 2 LA Kings over Bush, and then just an incredible play, an unselfish play by Jack Eichel, who had a chance to shoot that puck. And he decided to pass it back to Barbashev.
Unbelievable. I mean, once CC gave up the blue line, the play developed, allowed Marner to
to make that play, and then the trouble started. You talk about chemistry. You score a goal like that, and the chemistry is started for that top line for the Vegas Golden Knights. Just a tremendous play all the way around.
Just to finish that thought on the Marner situation, could not find a third team to make it work. They tried in order to make that three-way trade where Marner could have ended up in Vegas, Rantanen in Toronto. But we saw how it all eventually played out. With Rantanen eventually going to Carolina and then eventually to Dallas. Oh, what a play.
4 points for Eichel. 2 assists for Marner. Barbashev the finish. What do you think is going through the minds of some of the other Western Conference clubs watching the Golden Knights here tonight?
Yeah, they're going to get their chances. Just can't give them. You just can't give them free ones.
10.5 remaining. Golden Knights have scored the last 4. Dropped by Clark, hits off his own man Moore. The tide turned when Turcotte took that major penalty. Kings had a 3-1 lead at that point. Puck deflects wide off the stick of Deneau.
Oh man, that was a one-handed chance. Actually there was some room on that short side. But Deneau wasn't able to cash in. It hit the side of the net.
Turcotte takes the penalty. Now a steal by Stone. This is the net high.
What a great read there by Stone.
Here's Stone again, saved by Forsberg. Another shot by Stone.
3 for $1, and he gets tripped. Power play coming for Vegas.
Here's McNabb, moves it and shoots. That's blocked. Extra skater on for the Golden Knights. Touch is made. Vegas power play when we return.
You know, it's so hard to get a shot on goal in the National Hockey League. And sometimes guys go maybe 2-3 weeks without a shot. Well, Mark Stone gets 1, 2. He gets 3 shots in about 12 seconds, and a power play coming for the Golden Knights.
5-3 lead for the Golden Knights. They are heading to a power play. Top line has combined for 8 points. And oh, by the way, another guy has a hat trick. That would be Dorofeev.
And he's out here on this power play, looking for number 4 and knowing some of the talent on the ice for the Vegas Golden Knights. Some of those distributors are probably looking for 16 in goal.
Edmondson in the box for tripping. Golden Knights are 2 for 5 on the power play so far tonight. Here comes Marner. Marner with 2 assists. Golden Knights have scored the last 4 goals. Now Stone dropping it back off. Dorofeev for Eichel. Back out. Dorofeev. That shot blocked by the stick of Ceci. Fogle over for the Kings.
Nice play.
Byfield clears.
Beautiful play there by Fogle on the backhand.
And fresh penalty killers on for LA. Marner hounded by Armia. Under 9 minutes on the clock. Here's Eichel in across the line. Now Hurdle for Dorofeev. Puck out of play. You know, we spoke to Bruce Cassidy before the game. We asked about Dorofeev's season last year when he led the team with 35 goals. And he said, you know, the quick release reminds me of a young Vladimir Tarasenko with the Blues.
Yeah, his hands are in tight and all in one motion can, without, you know, having a big lift of the stick, just let it jump off the middle to the heel of the stick. And with great accuracy, the word was used by Bruce Cassidy.
Second power play unit on the ice here for the Golden Knights.
Good play there, Doughty. See if LA can get a little bit of energy here, a little bit of confidence off of this penalty kill here.
Remember, the Kings played last night. Now shorthanded, Trevor Moore moves to the net and scores! Short-handed goal, pulling LA to within one.
Well, turnovers at the offensive blue line when you're short or you're on the power play are deadly. And everybody's going one way. You got the penalty killer stop. Trevor Moore with pressure coming from Carlson just makes a beautiful play. So the excellent plays earlier on the penalty kill lead to a shorthanded breakaway, and he just roofs it right over the shoulder of Hill.
Give credit to Danault with the pressure, then Doughty with the poke check. And keep in mind, you'd expect something like this to happen against Vegas's top unit that doesn't have a defenseman out there. There's two defensemen out there for Vegas on the second unit, yet the turnover goes the other way, and we've got ourselves a game.
And now you got 4 forwards and 1 D as Hannafin's out here with the Hurdle, Marner, Dorofeev, and Eichel quad.
That's 21 seconds remaining on this power play for Vegas. Trevor Moore, the California native, shorthanded. After Vegas had scored the last 4. Face-off control by the Golden Knights. Eichel out for Hannafin. Puck deflects back off the stick of Dumoulin. Soucy comes away with it. Penalty time winding down. So the Golden Knights with the man advantage, an opportunity to extend to a 3-goal lead. Give up a shorthanded goal, and now Edmondson returns.
Hurdle got a piece of that right in front of the net. Just missed.
So the Kings with some momentum following that shorthanded goal scored by Trevor Moore. Down to 7.5 on the clock. Here's Hannafin, outlet pass, Sissons. Fourth line on the ice for Vegas. They've been so effective tonight. Howden kept the puck away from Kopitar. Out to the point for Shea Theodore. Around behind, Doughty cuts off the puck. Golden Knights keep it alive. Here's Kolesar. Watched by Anderson. Kolesar maintains control. Flips it in deep. Howden and Doughty. Now Kopitar chips it back behind. Howden on the puck for Vegas. Brett Howden, career high, 23 goals last season. Doughty comes over. Kempe there as well. Sissons with the puck. Back out for a shot by McNabb, which missed the net.
Never saw that. Screen in front.
Out in front, shot by Sissons was blocked, and the Kings able to clear.
That get deflected, Bush?
It did. Yeah, not only the screen, but it was tipped on the way in.
Another good shift for that line. Fourth line of Vegas.
Both teams make changes. Down to 6:15 remaining. 5-4 lead for the Golden Knights in their season opener. Vegas has won 6 straight season opening games. Here's Clark, Kuzmenko, and now Byfield. Byfield cutting wide towards the net. Score! The Kings tie it on the beautiful setup and the finish by Clark.
Well, the D-man jumping into the play. Noah Hannafin ran up to the blue line here. Now all of a sudden there's only 1 D back. Whitecloud gets beat wide, and then Clark wins the battle with Riley Smith going right to the blue paint. And it is 5-5 here in Vegas.
After the penalty kill, a little bit of a line juggle for Jim Hiller's group. Byfield, Laferriere, and Kuzmenko. And the length and reach of Byfield and the speed. I mean, he's able to get around the defender, make a play, and Clark jumping in. What a bounce back for the Kings.
Getting separation.
At ice level, Edzo, you can just see Byfield, he's a little quicker. He's a big guy, but I'm telling you, he's got another step to his gear that wasn't there in his first couple of years.
And I think we're talking to Kopitar, as I mentioned earlier, asking me specifically about Byfield. You know, I asked him, what specifically have you tried? He said more straight ahead. You know, whether you have the puck or not. I mean, put teams on their heels. and put players under pressure. Has had himself a terrific start. Second game for the LA Kings, but just an outstanding game so far for Quinton Byfield.
Goals 2 minutes, 21 seconds apart. Moore shorthanded, and now Clark. Remember Jim Hiller, when we spoke to him, was happy with how his club played defensively last night, but not so much on the offensive side. Here tonight, they've scored 5. Now Kopitar, under 5 to play in regulation. Byfield and Kuzmenko the assists. Theodore back on the puck for Vegas. Now Mikey Anderson for Kopitar. Kings had a 3-1 lead. Golden Knights scored the next 4, and now the Kings with the last 2. Flipped in deep by LaFerriere. Kuzmenko looking for Byfield.
Good stick there by Howden. LA is really short in the bench. Pretty much only playing 3 lines right now. 3+ anyways. No Malott, no Turcotte. A little bit of Armia, especially when they're killing that penalty. That turned the tide there, that penalty kill. A couple of great plays, and then you get the shorty by Moore. And then you get the play by Clark.
Here's LaFerriere out to Byfield. Byfield bumped by Hanifin behind the net. Kept the puck away from Sissons. Shot by Edmondson. Now Ceci steps up. He and Howden battle.
Remember, LA played last night at home against the Avalanche.
Kings with 2 here in the 3rd period after falling behind 5-3. Moore ridden to the boards by Lauzon. Stone and Deneau come shoulder to shoulder. Riley Smith with the outlet pass. Carried across into the Los Angeles zone. Now Fogle cuts it off behind the net. Puck played by Ceci. Quickly ahead for Moore. Now Stone. Carlson. Riley Smith down to 3 minutes on the clock. Tied at 5 here in Vegas. McNabb. Riley Smith shoots in.
Let's not forget, remember the sequence there where Stone had 3 shots in about 11 seconds? Think about that sequence and where we are now.
Here comes Dorofeev, who has scored 3 times tonight. And inside. Mikey Anderson, good defensive play. Now Downey. Anderson. Kevin Fiala into the Vegas zone. Kings go for a change. Puck sent back around onto the stick of Braden McNabb. Held in. Edmondson shot blocked by Saad. Here's Byfield. Puck along the wall. LaFerriere poked away. And Dumoulin will retrieve. Under 2 minutes to go. 3rd period. Armia blocking aside by Hill. Now Byfield out to the point. Across it comes for a shot by Edmondson. And Eichel sends the puck out of trouble.
That was blocked by Dorofeev.
LaFerriere in deep. Here's Edmondson. Edmondson to the far wall. Ferriere and Hanifin. And now it's Barbashev for Vegas with Eichel. Down to 1:25. Turned aside by Forsberg on the bounce. Out to the point for Lauzon. Back around, it's Deneau. And Deneau will clear. Moore was held up by the defenseman Lauzon. Korzak moves the puck ahead. We approach 1 minute remaining. 5-5 in Vegas. Here's Marner. Broken up by Fogle. Final minute of regulation. Korzak keeps it in at the line. Back around behind. Fogle for the Kings. Shots 32-22 in favor of Vegas. Kings scoring twice in the span of 2 minutes, 21 seconds.
Vegas only has 4 players on the ice right now. Now they got 5. Hurdle just jumped on for Sissons.
Puck deflected in by Kopitar. Down Down to a half minute remaining in the third. 5-5, Kings and Golden Knights. Fiala kept the puck alive, Kempe there as well. Down to 20 seconds, Doughty steps up. He took a hit from Howden. Now Kolasar. Down to 10 seconds. Anderson fires back in. Season opener here in Vegas. The Golden Knights and the Kings headed for overtime. There's Clark. He tied the score. Overtime is next. Here's how we got here. Pavel Dorofeyev with a hat trick for the Golden Knights. Tied at 3 after 2. And then Eichel, Barbashev made it 5-3 Vegas. Moore shorthanded. Clark tied it. And we are headed to overtime.
When you're in the first month of the season, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be a work in progress. Well, that's good for us and good for fans because it's provided quite an entertaining hockey game. I'm sure both coaches will have some things that they're not happy about in this game, but after 60 minutes, we've been treated to some pretty fantastic offensive play both ways.
3-on-3 here in overtime. Goaltenders have switched ends. Eichel and Marner, along with Theodore. Going up against Byfield, Fiala. Up front for the Kings and Drew Doughty. Golden Knights control. Shea Theodore. Tied at 5, overtime. Here in Vegas, opening night on TNT. Mitch Marner, 2 points tonight. In across the line. Marner dropping it off for Eichel. Eichel moves it and shoots, turned aside by Forsberg.
Good aggressive save there, out on top of the blue paint. Beautiful play from Marner to Eichel. Good recognition to let it go.
Here is Eichel once again, forced out by Fiala. Now Shea Theodore with the puck for Vegas. Dorofeyev has a hat trick tonight, pulls it back out. Carlson just off the bench. Here's Hanifin. Dorofeyev. Byfield gets a stick on it.
Oh, what a play by Doughty.
And now Byfield looking to gain a step. Moving in, and the save by Hill.
Boy, Doughty knocked that puck out of midair to create the chance for Byfield.
Here's Dorofeyev back into the King zone. Now Hanifin cuts behind the net. Battle for the puck, Hanifin and Kempe. And it's cleared down into the Vegas zone. Aiden Hill out to his right. 2 fresh skaters on the ice for the Golden Knights. Minute and a half gone by in overtime. Tied at 5. Theodore for Marner. Marner kept it away from LaFerriere.
Good play, LaFerriere.
Here's Theodore. Met by Kempe. Theodore onto the stick of Marner. Marner still with it. Pass broken up. Kept alive. Eichel. And here comes LaFerriere. In across the line. Eichel hustling back with no stick. And LaFerriere shoots it wide. Marner back the other way. Chasing after the puck. Marner. Now Brett Howden. Grant Clark ahead for Kempe. 2-on-1. Here comes Trevor Moore. Oh, great defensive play. A sliding play to break up the pass. Made by Hanifin. Howden waits for teammates. 2:20 to go in overtime. Mark Stone sending it back out. Here is Whitecloud with a shot. Kuzmenko plays the puck. Now Trevor Moore, who scored the huge shorthanded goal for the Kings. Drew Doughty with 2 minutes remaining in overtime. Carlson in on the forecheck. Outlet pass from Doughty. Kuzmenko for Byfield. Byfield still with it. Taken away by Carlson. Here's Whitecloud. Circles back. Minute 40 remaining in overtime. Tied at 5. Those stoppages so far during the extra session. Carlson looking for the stick of Dorofeev. Dorofeev back out. Here comes Theodore moving in with a shot. And that's gloved by Forsberg.
Oh, how awesome is this? Chances at either end. Watch you play Drew Doughty. Dorofeev looked like he would have had a 2-on-1. Knocks it down, gets it to Byfield. Good save by Adin Hill.
Great work here by LaFerriere defensively, able to stay with it, and eventually later on in that shift, he's able to get the breakaway. Didn't have a ton of gas left in the tank.
And then Noah Hannafin with great defense coming over on Trevor Moore. The one thing on the LaFerriere play is that Eichel lost his stick and he busted his tail all the way back, and there's the save at the end there to finally get a whistle off of Theodore. But Eichel busted his tail back, and you mentioned it, Bush. LaFerriere was second game of the season back-to-back. He was feeling it, and he saw the pressure coming by Eichel.
Golden Knights control. Theodore for Marner. Shots are 3-3 in overtime. Forced off the puck by Kempe. Now Kempe with Deneau. Kempe with a shot that missed the net. Hustling over is Dumoulin. Good play by Dumoulin. Looking for Deneau out in front. Down to 1 minute remaining in overtime. Tied at 5.
Excellent play there by Brian Dumoulin to force that turnover and keep the play alive, I should say, in the offensive zone.
Eichel takes it away from Doughty, covered by Forsberg.
Well, upcoming games in the National Hockey League tomorrow. Devils, Canes. Golden Knights will jump on a plane and head to San Jose. Saturday night, Original 6. Habs, Hawks. And then next Wednesday, the defending Stanley Cup champions. Florida Panthers will be in Detroit. They've got Todd McClellan's Red Wings.
Face-off controlled by the Golden Knights. Whitecloud down to 40 seconds. Now Carlson. Carlson shouldered by Kopitar. Battle for the puck behind the Kings' goal. Carlson with it. Half minute remaining at OT. Carlson. Now Dorofeev. Back across for Carlson. Moves it and shoots, and that's stopped by Forsberg. Dorofeev with 3. Good game for Byfield.
And some great performances here tonight by many.
Eichel, Marner, Theodore. Just under 19 seconds on the clock.
Maybe both guys trying to win this draw to the wall. Yeah, they were both trying to go to the same spot, and it just happened where Deneau beat Eichel and was able to get it on an angle so he would be able to get the puck.
Here's Deneau with Byfield. Time winding down. Pulls it back out. Doughty, 5 seconds. Here's Deneau. Deneau with a shot blocker save. Hill. Shootout upcoming.
What a game. What a game.
We are tied at 5.
If you joined us late, -1 on you. Hey, Bush.
It's amazing how, you know, the start of the season, just like when you start the playoffs, I mean, the intensity, the level of play that goes up when it starts for real. And credit to LA for hanging in there. They played last night, not easy. they get a back-to-back right off the hop, and yet they hung in there and battled back in the third period to tie this thing up. And Vegas with a bit of a slow start got going, and we see the skill level they have. But man, this has been one heck of a hockey game.
Kings led 3-1. Golden Knights scored 4 consecutive. Kings with the last 2. On opening night in Vegas. Certainly giving the fans a show here at T-Mobile. Goalie switch ends once again. Adrian Kempe. Here's his ex-roommate up first. Moving in on Hill. Kempe shoots, he scores!
Good patience here by Kempe. I mean, that left shot coming down the off wing as a goalie, you gotta be careful against a low blocker shot. Hill seemed to drift enough that low blocker wasn't an option, so Kempe goes 5-hole. It's the shootout started in the right way.
Jack Eichel has 4 points tonight. Eichel to the net. Stopped by Forsberg.
Oh, what a stop. Tremendous stop here by Forsberg. Looks like Eichel's going to have a wide open net. Going to go to his backhand. No, he pulls it all the way back, but just not able to move that puck away from the blue paint to be able to get the puck elevated. Tremendous save there by Forsberg.
Here's Trevor Moore, have a huge shorthanded goal. Moore scores!
The shorthanded goal he scored was over the glove. This time again, that left shot, you got to just worry about blocker side if you're a goaltender. Typically it's low blocker you got to worry about, but Moore not afraid to go top shelf. What a shot.
The Kings 2 for 2. Here's Dorofeev. He has a hat trick tonight. Dorofeev scores to keep the Golden Knights alive.
Well, as he enters the zone here, he loses this puck, but he's able to concentrate and stay with it. Watch. Right here. Whoa. Almost stick-handled that puck right in the corner. And here comes Fiala.
This is for the win. Fiala shoots wide.
Well, considering the success that the prior 2 left shooters had coming down the right side, Fiala mixes it up, goes to the left side, tries to drag it, but shoots it wide.
Mitch Marner. First game as a Golden Knight. Has a couple of points. Moving in on Forsberg, he dekes, and is stopped. The Kings win in a shootout, 6-5. Forsberg with a couple of huge saves in the shootout. And Los Angeles comes back from a 5-3 deficit to defeat the Vegas Golden Knights.
Seemed like Marner tried to do the same type of route as Jack Eichel. Looked like there was some room on the short side if he wanted to shoot it. If he wanted to pull the trigger right in here, there was some room on the short side, and he just wasn't able to try to elevate it up and over the left pad of that man right there.
Hey, give credit to Forsberg. Second half of a back-to-back, your first game as an LA King. As a goaltender in the shootout, you have an opportunity to make a mark, and Forsberg certainly did that. He gave up 5, but that's as good as a 5-goal game against that you will have for a victory, and a solid game for Forsberg in his LA Kings debut.
Coming up after the commercial break, the NHL on TNT postgame presented by Vanda Pharmaceuticals. For Eddie Olczyk, Brian Boucher, and Ali Lozoff, I'm Kenny Albert. Postgame coming up next.